Hey YouTube, how's it going out there? I hope you're having a good day. I'm doing pretty well. So everyone with this whole gun thing going on and everyone paying attention to what's going on with the gun rights, it's a really important issue right now. But something I want to address before I get going is yesterday when I made my video, I was in my military camo, and seems as though a few people made some comments as to how I was dressed, and they just thought it was a little odd that I was in my military camo, and in fact the word that was used was kooky. Well, I don't think it's kooky when it comes to supporting the Second Amendment. Considering what we're facing right now, I don't think it matters how you're dressed if you can make a video. It's your channel, you do what you want. If you don't like what you see, you don't have to subscribe. Or if the person you're subscribed to changes their direction and you no longer like their channel, then unsub. If you don't like the way I dress when I make a video, then unsub. If you're not subbed, then don't watch. There's no skin off my back. I don't really care. But anyway, on to today's video. It seems as though, and we knew this was coming, is that Obama has 19 executive orders waiting in the wings, depending on how Congress acts over the next day, as to gun control. Now, I'm going to have a ton of links underneath. I've done a lot of research on this, as I have been doing a lot of research on the whole gun control issue. Now, there's a congressman in Texas who is threatening to start an impeachment process if Obama does indeed use executive order against the Second Amendment. Now, I think that's a great idea, although I don't think it's going to go anywhere because Obama has made so many executive orders thus far. It's just a drop in the bucket. And the biggest problem to that is that the American people are so damn asleep. It's unfreaking believable just how stupid the American people are. They're more worried about Dancing with the Stars, American Idol, The Voice, The Bachelor, all these brain-numbing shows that people continually watch day in and day out, while they don't pay any attention as to what their government is doing. It's just sickening, absolutely sickening, to see these American people let their country go to waste, all the while being tuned into their TV. I don't think Obama's going to be impeached. He's been by far the most illegitimate president the United States has ever had. He never should have been president anyway. He was never born in the United States. Anyway, there's 19 executive orders that Obama and Biden have come up with, and they're waiting in the wings. Now is not the time to be scared. Now is the time to be ready. Be prepared. I've been talking about this for several years now. I've been talking about community for several years now. It seems that nobody wants to get together, but now everyone's talking about getting together. But again, that's just talk. Are you getting together with your online friends? And I just don't mean in chat rooms and blogs and videos. I mean in person. Because when and if there is some kind of action, you're going to need to depend on those friends. And if you don't know them in real life, you're not going to know them out in the field. And that is going to be our downfall. These 19 executive orders that the Obama administration has put together is not something that's surprising to me. I talked about this back in October and November before the election, and I said, if you can go back in my videos and even search for yourself, I said the first of the year would be detrimental to the freedom of the people of the United States. But still, nobody wanted to listen. And here we are now. When are you going to wake up? What is it going to take? Is it going to take a knock at the door for you to wake up? Because if they're knocking at your door, it's too late then. I guess what really bothers me about all of this is again, getting back to the Fast and Furious thing, is that, our government can break as many laws as they want. They can do whatever they want. Like I said, Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious was set up for two reasons. Obviously, it was set up for the Mexican cartel, but it was also set up to blame the mom and pop gun shop owners on the U.S.-Mexican border. And when that failed, they needed a new plan. I just want to end with this. And I saw this on Patriot Nurse's video. I got to give her credit for this. And it's about giving and compromising. Okay? Let's say that one of your arms is the Second Amendment, and they say, but we want to take the Second Amendment. And you say, no, you're not taking my arm. My arm is the entire Second Amendment. You're not taking it. I won't compromise that. And they'll come back with, well, why don't we just take it off at the elbow? No, I don't like that idea either. Well, why don't we take it off at the wrist? We're not taking the whole amendment. We're just taking a part of the amendment. No, I don't like that. Well, let's take a couple fingers. Will you let us have a couple fingers of the Second Amendment? People, the Second Amendment is for one reason and one reason only, and that is to defend your freedom. The Second Amendment is the second most important amendment in the United States Constitution. That's why it's the Second Amendment, behind the first, which is the most important one. The Second Amendment defends the Constitution. Don't ever forget that.